Let's look at what these buttons can do with other objects. I'm going to close my render window, and I'm going to select, going back to object mode, I'm going to select this mess that I just created, and I'm going to delete it. I'll delete these two little spheres too. I'm going to go to the top-down menu, put my cursor right at the center, and I'm going to add a mesh. And this time I'm going to add a mesh cylinder. Okay, again, we'll come back to this later. Now it looks like a circle, but if I hit 2, I see that it's actually a cylinder. And if I hit 0, I see that this is what I'm going to render if I create my cylinder. Let's say I wanted to make that bigger. We've already learned how to make it bigger by clicking on the object and hitting S. I can grow it or shrink it. But let's say I wanted to just make it taller. In order to make it taller, I'm going to click on the object and then go to edit mode. And I'm going to select just the top of the cylinder. Now when I first go into edit mode, everything is selected. If I hit A, nothing becomes selected. A toggles back between select all and select nothing. I'm going to hit B to give me my cursor box, and I'm going to drag a box around just the top of the cylinder. Now when I hit G, I can grab just the top of the cylinder, and I can stretch this out. Okay, I could also, by holding down Shift, I fine-tune the movement, which means if Shift isn't held down, it moves really quick. If I hold down Shift, now it moves it very slowly. And by holding down Control, it locks it into the exact grid. So if I want it straight up and down, I can always check by holding down Control. Okay, it'll kind of jump to the different points of being straight. Okay, now I'm going to hit the button again, and I'm going to go back into object mode. If I render now, I'll see I've created a much taller cylinder.